Welcome to part one of the first lecture in our mathematics series. And today we will be looking at number theory and computations. So, first, what is number theory? Okay, so number theory is the branch of mathematics dedicated to the study of numbers. And there are four different operations that can be performed on numbers: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Now, there are different kinds of numbers that these operations can be performed on, some that you should definitely be a little bit familiar with. So, the first that we're going to discuss are natural numbers, also referred to as counting numbers, and these are numbers in the set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc., all the way up to infinity. And natural numbers are also represented by the symbol n, as I've written. Now, the next set of numbers that we're going to talk about are whole numbers. And whole numbers are any numbers in the set 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, all the way up to infinity. Whole numbers can be represented by equally spaced points on a number line as shown. And they're very similar to natural numbers. The only difference is that the set of whole numbers include 0. And the symbol for whole numbers is represented by a W, as shown. So one thing to note is that the set of natural numbers is a subset of the set of whole numbers. And you'll sometimes see it written like this: N is a subset of W, where, as I've mentioned before, the symbol N references the set of natural numbers. W references the set of whole numbers, while this elongated C just simply means subset of. So N, the set of natural numbers, is a subset of the set of whole numbers. And the next thing that we're going to look at are factors. And factors are numbers that divide exactly into another number without leaving a remainder. For example, the number 6. We know that the product of 2 and 3 gives 6. Therefore, 2 and 3 are factors of 6. Likewise, 1 multiplied by 6 also gives 6, which means that 1 and 6 are also factors of the number 6. Similarly, the factors of 8 are 2, 4, 1, and 8, because 2 multiplied by 4 gives 8, and 1 multiplied by 8 also gives 8. For 9, the factors are 1, 3, and 9, also by a similar fashion, because 1 multiplied by 9 gives 1, and 3 multiplied by itself gives 9. So next, let us look at the number 5. This is a very special number, as you will soon see. When you think of the factors of 5, there is only 1 and 5, because only the products of 1 and 5 give 5. Nothing else gives 5 when you multiply them together. Similarly, for the number 11, the factors of 11 are 1 and 11. Nothing multiplied together gives 11. And these are two very special numbers. They're called prime numbers. And prime numbers are numbers with only two factors, 1 and itself. And a list of the first 5 prime numbers: 2, 3, 5, 7, and 11. A very important thing to note is that 1 is not a prime number. And this is a mistake I've seen a lot of people make. And we have to remember that a prime number is a number with two factors. 1 only has one factor itself. So 1 isn't a prime number. So the last thing that we're going to look at for this video are composite numbers. And composite numbers are numbers that can be expressed as a product of at least two other factors aside from one in itself. So if we go back to the examples that we're doing above, we see that for the number 9, it can be expressed as a product of 1 multiplied by 9, but also as 3 multiplied by 3. Similarly for 8, right? The factors of 8 are 1 and 8, but also 8 can be expressed as the product of 2 and 4. Hence, 8 and 9 are both composite numbers. And now we've reached the end of part 1 of this video. So click the link somewhere on the screen that should take you to part 2, where I'll be discussing multiples, lowest common multiples, and highest common factors.